a lot of the Shamis, when they pronounce the last end of the last part of the word, they pronounce it with an A as opposed to a that you might expect, right? That you'll be hearing Fusha. Instead of mi'a, they say mi'e. Instead of mi'a, they say mi'e for 100, right? And you'd be like, what's going on here? And you find even in Mauritania, they got that, right? So they'll say hatte instead of hatta, right? And it's not some that is just out of the water, right? But it's some out of the water. Where did I get that from? It's not something that's just out of thin air, right? It's something that is actually part of part of Arabs for a long time, right? This imala, right? The mala in it, and even sometimes you have that in if you look at the Egyptians as well, they kind of have that as well. Instead of saying Amin, they say Amin, right? The as opposed to right? And they don't pronounce it with a full mouth, but they add right? Um, so don't play around with the dialects again. You know these things are there. Arabic was not a monolith, right? Throughout the peninsula, it was not a monolith. They had a lot of different ways of speaking Arabic. So much so that they're like ma lughatuhum bi lughatina wala lughatuna bi lughatihim. Right, when it comes to like the difference between the Shemal and Junub, the north and the south. So don't play around with the Arabs. You know, there's a difference. There's a difference between a lot of the tribes. Okay, and all of it is valid.